that means it's time for Wednesday Night Dynamite. That's Dalitha. I am Travis, and we're starting it out with the All-Atlantic World Championship. That is Orange Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Just kidding, I don't know. Wheeler Yuta. That guy.
That guy is in there.
All right.
Anyways, Film is in the chat. Sophie's in the chat. Hey, guys. We did some stuff to our stuff, but that doesn't mean that it will possibly... Whoa, no. That's terrible.
Bigger?
Well, it's more...
Just need to know. Do this one. Better?
Yeah, that one will work, probably.
I think that's the one where it was, unless that's too small.
No. That one's fine.
I don't know, is it supposed to be online?
Yes.
Cool.
Anyways, we do have Film and Sophie in there. We did work on our stuff, guys, but I don't know if we'll still have slow, buffering, dropping, or anything like that. So you'll have to just bear with us on it because we aren't sure what's going on with any of our stuff.
Because I reloaded Windows and the computer, and so I don't know what else it possibly could be.
But I don't know who's excited for this. I'm not.
About our live stream?
No. This
more
match
cowbell.
with Wheeler Yuta garbage.
Cowbell,
I'm not a big fan of this guy. Can't stand him and his stupid weirdness.
He's a stupendous intellect, is what you're saying? Orange Cassidy getting in a fight with his hands in his pockets.
Right. Film says, hello, guys. I'm here. Big hugs, big heart to you. Miss Dia Travis. Hey. Sophie says, hi. The WWE revealed WWE 2K23 ratings. Oh, cool.
Good stuff.
Is that the ratings they normally have, maybe? Sophie says, like the Harity. Thanks. Sophie says, I saw the card for tonight. No wonder why AEW Dynamite is losing viewers every week.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't know what they're planning on doing about it, except for maybe pushing more Wheeler Yuta down your throat. Maybe some Daniel Garcia. Little hook.
They're trying to change their pillars of their company to stupid. Not making it better, that's for sure. You would think that they would go off of, if your crowd is not that involved in what's happening, that you would definitely try to change something. But, what do I know? This freaking guy's in the chat says, no, this guy. Yeah? This freaking guy. JD King, WWE is in the chat. Hey, JD, nice to see you tonight. Says, hello. Hey, how's it going? Do you guys think that the title's going to change? You think the All-Atlantic's going to go to Wheeler Yuta?
It could. For sure. I don't have an opinion on this one, other than I would rather it not. But I'm not a huge fan of the title in the first place. So.
Yeah, it's a really weird title to have. But, of course, AEW's normal. Picture-in-picture is happening. And there is wrestling happening with Wheeler Yuta and Orange Cassidy. I guess Wheeler Yuta is going to give him an old...
fashion?
I have no idea what the hell kind of a move that is.
He's
but
just wrenching back on that calf. It's like a calf crusher.
Oh.
Would be another way to say
it.
Yeah.
This probably is really even worse.
Oh, yeah. That's like a bow and arrow.
He needs to, lean backwards a little bit more, so.
Oh.
Oh, good.
That's a very weird.
Good fake roll up there. Good job, buddy. Slow it down for the audience. I mean, they can't keep up with what's happening there.
Some good old-fashioned ground and pound. That's what we all want to see.
JD King says, I heard Tony got an announcement. Please, Tony, buy WWE. Tony's daddy's not going to be buying WWE.
I just don't see,
If you guys don't know, Tony doesn't own WWE. His daddy owns AEW, not WWE. My bad. AEW. His dad owns it, not Tony. Tony runs it. Shitty. But his daddy owns it.
Yeah.
Not him. He don't have no money.
Not that kind of
money.
He
literally lives off the coattails of his father.
Well, I'm sure he gets a paycheck. He is part of the football organization too.
He lives off the coattails of his father.
Right. As a job.
Yeah, living off the coattails of his father. Sophie says Tyler Breeze and Xavier Woods could be playable GMs in my GM mode in WWE 2K23. They revealed it today. Are playable characters. Oh.
Who is it?
Tyler Breeze and Xavier Woods. Why wouldn't they be?
Why wouldn't Woods? I mean, obviously Tyler Breeze maybe I could
would
see
be
him not
weird,
being
but,
there,
Woods should be a playable character in GM mode anyways, right? So he says, hopefully this Tony Khan announcement isn't a flop like the last one. Why are they calling AEW Dynamite the next round on the cable guide on TV? It's the only. It gets the third best ratings for this channel on Wednesday nights. So, you know. Harley's in the chat. Hey, Harley says, hey, guys, how's everyone doing tonight? Well, we're getting some of the garbage out of the way tonight for the first match, which is kind of nice. Is that all Atlantic, whatever it is? All Atlantic?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
All Atlantic.
All Atlantic championship match that Orange Cassidy wanted, or Yuta wanted, or whatever. Whoever it wanted it.
Uno's going to make Jon Moxley bleed?
I guess. I have no idea. I don't even know why they're having the match. Something to do with Adam Page? I mean, seriously. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Weird.
Yeah, definitely out there.
Sophie says Tyler Breeze is in WWE 2K23, which is surprising. He is referred to a legend in it. Okay. Janelle Jackson in the chat. Hey, Janelle. Says hi. Ayla's in the chat too. Hey. She says hey. Ravi's in the chat as well. Says yo, yo, yo. Hey. Hello. How's it going?
Wheeler Yuta to the outside. Springboards back inside. Ducks. Misses. Outside. Does it again on the outside again. Going to the well one too many times maybe. Drops him back with a German suplex. I have a feeling that AEW will be a better place if Wheeler Yuta left.
He has so many fans, though.
No, he doesn't. Look at the crowd.
No, I was being facetious.
Ah.
Thank you. Rob is like, it's totally weird. Sophie says, good night. See you for real wrestling on Friday. All right, Harley says, glad to hear I'm having some power outage issues where it goes out and in. Sorry about that. We're having streaming issues per usual because everything's stupid at YouTube. Ravi is in the chat, says Ayla shows up and the stream bugs out.
Stream's been doing it since I turned it on. You know, I ran a test stream last night and everything was fine, so I thought we'd be good. And today it is doing it again, and so I don't know exactly what I need to do. I guess I'll just try a different OBS because I've tried OBS just the normal one, but they do have the Streamlab one. It's a little bit more in depth,
right?
And so I'll have to do a smash course in it over the next couple days before Friday. He spit on his forehead. Is that what that is?
His gum.
Oh, and then he spit back.
But real spit.
Oh, there went that gum.
Was it supposed to be a tooth?
No, they do that, though. That's part of the show.
Ayla says, hey, I didn't bug nothing. Yeah, you didn't? I feel like you did. I feel like you put spy bugs in everything.
All right. Well, I almost feel like apologizing to the fans at home.
I apologize for the stupidity of AEW.
I mean, I like
this
Orange
was a
Cassidy,
good idea.
but this Wheeler Yuta guy is he's so bad that it's hard to watch.
Are they physically exhausted? Because they haven't done anything. How are they physically exhausted?
With the physical exhaustion?
They didn't do anything. Nobody's done anything. What, slapped each other a few times? This is just pathetic.
Get up! More cowbell. Act cowbell. Maybe cowbell will help us.
No. It won't help this at all.
It could.
No.
Anything's better than what's happening. All right, pick him up. Alabama slam it. Nope. Wheeler Yuta holds onto the top rope, spills to the outside. Grabbing Orange Cassidy by the neck. Pulling Orange Cassidy to the outside. I think if they moved slower, they would be made out of stone.
I think so, too. Oh, wow. It's a good thing you got that move done.
That backdrop.
Good job. Hey, you guys should take another pause break for a second.
Get him, Orange. Get him, Orange.
I know that Orange Cassidy
DDT
kind of
right
goes a
to
little
the concrete.
slow anyways, but wow.
Throws him into the ring. Follows Yuta in, but Yuta's back onto his feet and no sale. Another DDT. 2 DDT.
Because if that's her way, somebody need to tell her that she does her makeup terrible. All the rest of the people look normal, and she's like so weird.
She's dead.
She did. She
died. And she's just there as a ghost. There it is. Superman punch. Wheeler Yuta knocked out cold. Is that enough?
She didn't even respond to what's happening.
No, Wheeler Yuta kicked out.
Anyways, Pickles in the chat. Hey, Pickles, is something cut off? I was in here typing, but I guess it's back on. Yeah, it's doing the same shit it's been doing. Illa says, looks fine now. Pickles says, happy Ash Wednesday. Yeah, it's the start. Anybody do Lent in...
Any titties yesterday? Or Tuesday?
That was yesterday.
Mardi Gras? Yeah.
My question about Lent, though,
2,
is...
3.
Oh, good. At least he didn't lose. Orange Cassidy retains his title against the Wheeler Yuta garbage. There she is. She's so creepy. And anyways, what was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Lent. Anybody give up anything? What'd you give up for 40 days? Ravi says Orange hasn't been on in a while. Ayla says, oh, Fat Lisa's a mod. Nice. Vindicator in the chat. Hey, Vince, says Travis, I'm just in time to see Dalitha cleverly hiding her excitement for this Yuta match. Ravi says Ayla is very...
Wasn't higher than the top one, and they say it's too low. And they
I
recommend...
don't know.
Anyways, it's hard to read now because I went out of the screen.
How are they not receiving enough video, though?
It drops really low.
I know, but I don't understand how they're not receiving video. Maybe there's something going on with those or something.
It could be. I have reset them, but...
I don't know.
Did he say... Oh, no. He said no hugs. Come to me. So Claudio is turning Wheeler Yuta into a heel, which is going to separate those two, and then they're going to have a match. Oh, Lord.
I don't care. Well, he's part of their weird little group of combat club crap anyways, isn't he? I think they adopted him into it a while ago.
Hey, look, it's Marilyn Monroe. The dollar store version.
I feel like that's an insult to the dollar store, sweetie.
Well, it's $1.25 now.
That's like the 50 cent.
Do they have those?
I wish, because that's what she is.
Wah, 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 wah. He's like a victim. Like, no matter what you say, I'm a victim. That's what he just said, but in different words. Every time I hear you talk like that, I know that it's privilege.
Right. Pickle's like, LOL, put some respect on that, Fat Ela. Ila's like, sorry, Fat Lisa. Pickle says, nah, I'm still that trashy Asian from the Gulf Coast. Nothing's changed. Ravi says, yeah, Ela, put some respect on his name. Ila's like, Shravi. Ravi's like, don't LOL, be a smarty, Ela. Piccolo says, as always, I'm giving up hookers and cocaine for Lent. Still going strong, 13 straight years. Probably the best things to give up.
Yeah, I'll also do that.
Ayla's like, Ravi, go sleep in a bathtub. Piccolo's laughing, and Ravi says, oh, see, Ayla, the stream died. Sophie says, that sounded like a channel flipping match. Piccolo says, Claudio is like, from overseas. Ravi says, it's called relaxing in the bath. Maybe you should try it, Ayla. Vindicator's like, Uno will probably get squashed by Mox tonight. Ayla's like, I didn't do it.
They don't do any squashing, but yeah, that would be nice.
Ayla's like, so did Luke quit? No, Ayla. He's busy with babies and NICUs and stuff. He just hasn't been around enough. He isn't not a mod. He's just not here. He comes in here every once in a while. He's just a busy guy. Get it? Life is happening for him. Just what it is. Pickle says, I just get bribed by fudge and trail mix. I'm easy. Fudge and trail mix. That's a interesting combination, Pickle. The question is that a true combination for real, or are you just saying that to be funny?
Yeah.
Robbie says, Ayla, people do have lives. A Vindicator says, Ayla, it's your turn to get your name color-coded in blue letters. Robbie still needs to build on his mod team. Thomas is in the chat. Hey, Thomas. Good to see you tonight. Says, hey, guys, what's up? Not much.
Not a whole
Just
lot.
on a full commercial from AEW. We just watched a hellacious match of boring.
The
But
greatest matches in the history of the
Orange Cassidy did
All-Atlantic
retain
division.
that All-American, or not, All-Atlantic, my bad, All-Atlantic championship. Yeah, fun times. It was like Gab. It was like, not Vin. Travis doesn't trust me with that much power. We're related. He knows it's a bad idea. Pickle's like, riveting opening match. Yeah, it's riveting, all right. On a commercial break. I have nothing to talk about but stupid things that are on my TV right now. Nobody told me. Oh, I guess the only person who talked about it was P-Cola. Is there anybody in the chat that actually does Lent? Just out of curiosity. At my work, there's a couple people that do. And so I was just kind of curious if there's other people out there. Because I have never known somebody personally that does it. So, Pickle is like, all beef patty, sure, call it as it is. It was like, to be honest, I don't want to work with Robbie. Right? It's like, Cola is with the best team. This isn't like any other ghost face. Rah. Vindicator says, you see that, Ravi? Ayla is heightist, prejudiced against shorter people. Thomas says, they just started selling the prime drinks at my local store. Fun. Not sure how good they are. Ayla says, you should make Vin, me, Fat Lisa, and Walter mods and block Ravi. Yeah, that's it. That's what should happen. We should just make everybody a mod who, like, shows up. Everybody gets a mod. You get a mod. You get a mod. Riley's like, nah, I can't give up the game. Oh. You're going to give up the gab? That's not what I was asking. I guess you could give up social media for Lent, I guess. YouTube would be a part of social media, I suppose. No, I was saying people give up certain things. Like a lady at my job is giving up soda for Lent, so 40 days of not drinking soda. So it's just a curiosity question on your guys' part. There's a dead person in the audience. I don't know if you guys heard us talking about her earlier, but I think she's dead. Like, literally dead. Like, she's just sitting there like a fucking weirdo zombie. I don't know if she's made any movements or smiles or anything the whole time she's been there. Like, she just sits there weird. It's gross. Like, and she's like got like grayish tin skin. Okay, that's just creepy. It's like she's there against her will or something. Who knows? Alright, says Ayla, always with the hella disrespect. Ayla's laughing. Just make literally everyone else mod. Vindicator's like, surprise Walter isn't here yet. Actually, he's usually first in line for this wild kitty ride. LOL. I don't know. And maybe he had a meeting tonight. Maybe he doesn't have power. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening with people. Robbie says, Ayla, you crack me up. Piccolo says, it's only 40 days. And sometimes that could be just long enough to make you feel better. Is that it? Ayla says, oh, the stream is glitching. You're like on rewind or something. Like a strange 5-foot JD is hitting out on the ones and twos. Fucking don't know what to tell you. It's been stupid for like a couple weeks now. So, Minicator says, I used a lint roller to get some lint off my clothes today. Does that count? No, I'm pretty sure lint isn't about actual, like, lint. Robbie says, oh, do you look like a robot when the stream is freezing? That's good. Do I look dead, though? Do I look like a gray, dead zombie? Because the girl in the audience literally looks like a dead, gray zombie. That's dead, not deed. Dead. It's gross. Thomas says, what does Walter do for work? You know what, Thomas? I don't know, and I didn't ask. Jericho just came out. Ricky Starks came out and started talking in the ring, by the way. He's in a weird sage green suit. Looks like something Ravi probably would want to wear. Jericho decided that he needed to put spikes all over his jacket. Like 3-inch spikes all over it. Oh, and his pants. That seems dangerous. Like, wonder if you fell down.
That's the goal.
I think that it would be really dumb. Like, look at Jericho's freaking outfit. And don't tell me that, yeah, that's what I'd want to fall down in.
That's weird. Jericho always has the best outfits.
It's fucking weird. So strange. It was like, do you feel dead? Most days. Pico's like, you have to point her out. Do I? Do I have to point her out? She's very obvious. Like, I saw her, like, immediately and was like, whoa. Is she dead?
Yeah, you can't miss her. She's like in a gray shirt. She's right in the center of their, what do they call that, the hard camera?
Yeah, she's in the center of the hard camera. She's probably in, like, the third row
I think she's on the
up.
front row of where the rail is.
Yeah. Like, 3 back or whatever. What the
Who the fuck is this?
Oh,
Peter
isn't
Avalon,
that
the
yeah,
librarian?
the librarian. Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Jericho just speared him.
He stabbed him.
He looks like he got attacked by a porcupine.
His wardrobe choices tonight are not good.
So my dad he had porcupines, but not like pet ones, but they were in the property. And so he would set these tents up with a stick, and then he would lay the tarp down, and then it would have a trap in there. And so they would walk in and they'd eat, and then it would fall on them
Oh, God.
when they'd go to leave. And they'd just launch all their quills.
Oh, so he could
Yeah.
collect them?
And then they would crawl out. And then he'd flip those tarps over and pull them all. That's exactly what it looked like. Except for not so chrome.
Right, not so chrome. More porcupine looking. Stupid ass. Oh, that's really nice.
Broad there looked like Hillary Clinton when she was younger.
Yeah. That's crazy. Piccolo, I'll try to point her out. Film says, Piccolo, just chilling out with you guys. You're awesome, and I love talking to you guys. Robbie says, Ayla, you card. Vindicator says, Dalitha, does it ever feel weird doing this when Travis is not by your side, even for just a few minutes? No, but does it feel weird for you guys when he's not there telling you the play-by-play of what's really happening?
Like right now with Jericho in there with absolute Ricky Stark.
Talking. Oh my God, I think she finally moved.
They carried her out. They're like, when did she die? They recorded a show before this one. It was dark for next week. She died during the first hour. Dark.
She's like in a dark green sweatshirt. She's between 2 dudes.
I took a screenshot.
There's a. I don't know. I don't know how much more to say.
She's got like red hair or something.
Her hair is like kind of like reddish colored. It's really long. And she literally just sits there deadpan. Total deadpan at the thing. Nothing else but that. Just like. And she has from the beginning. It's kind of creepy. Ooh, he would right now if he could, but I don't know if he can. I don't know what that Philip says, Picola, anyways, are you going to go follow me on Instagram? That would be awesome. And Robbie's like, oh, well, yeah, I will wear that. Chris says, hey, Travis and D. Hey, Chris. Philip says, here goes Jericho. Ayla says, on a side note, I had a panic attack today. I got locked in a bathroom for an hour at work, banging on the door, screaming until my coworker found me. What the fuck? You mean to tell me you didn't have your phone with you? That's weird. Robbie says, D, you don't look great. You still have the morning afterglow. Must have been some night. Oh, thanks, Robbie, for being disgusting as ever. I don't know why you have to be so disgusting, dude. Is it because you don't get any or something? Is that why? Vindicator's like, Jericho trying his best to get Rhea Ripley attention by upstaging her. He would certainly be a hazard wearing that around children. You have to be careful if I poke somebody's eye out. Pico says, Peter Avalon? Yeah, that guy, the librarian dude. Ayla says, I screamed for about 20 minutes and it took about 40 to actually get unstuck. How on earth did it get locked? Robbie's like, Ayla, really? Vindicator's like, maybe if Chris wrestled in that jacket, he would win more matches. Still don't get why he is relevant in this company. He must be on the executive team.
I don't think he is. I think they just brought him in because he's somebody that people know. You know, at home.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's like that mouse on Alice in Wonderland. Somebody put him in a cup of tea or something.
I've never seen it, so I really haven't. Like, not even, you know how some movies I go, oh, I've never seen it. I've honestly never seen it. I don't know parts of it.
The cartoon?
There's a cartoon.
I'm talking about the cartoon of Alice in Wonderland.
I honestly thought there was just the movies.
Nope.
I thought there was 2 movies.
Chris says, Jericho, Judas effect on Peter Avalon. Illa says, yes, laughing, crying. It's a small bathroom with no windows and a heater running full blast. I thought I was going to suffocate. Jeez. Pico's like, so if we scare Jericho, does he blow up like a puffer fish and pop out those pointy tips? Illa says he finally found a nail file to shove under the door to unscrew the screws on the doorknob. What the fuck? The doorknob was broken? Pico's like, a whole hour? Robbie's like, Ayla with the most fake story, maybe hanging with Sophie was not the smartest move, lol. Ayla's like, a little more than an hour. I didn't have my phone. Pico's like, are you okay? Did you pass out? Ayla's like, I'm okay, just dramatic. Pico's like, no, Fallies. Are you going to pee with the door open from now on? Just out of curiosity. Like, this bitch is staying open. I don't care if you guys see all of my undercarriage. It's happening.
That's funny. This is maybe what's wrong. Usually there's options where you can change it, and I just don't see it. Maybe this one? There it is, high performance. There should be a way to turn that one without making a custom plan, though. Oh, I missed that whole song.
Yeah. I thought you were listening, so that's why I was like, oh, yeah. So I stopped talking because I thought you were going to listen.
This guy said that it's 99% that.
Oh.
He's like, it's not your hardware and it's not your OBS. It's your performance. So you should be able
your
to
performance should be set at a high performance.
There's one more thing I have to do, too, but I can't do that while we're streaming. So.
Right. Pico said that, and Robbie says, LOL, what do you think bad of me? You're a gross person sometimes. Thomas says, a guy I served offered me a bag of Coke last week. I thought he was joking until he presented it, and his girlfriend told him to put it away immediately. Why would he think that you would be interested, Thomas? Like, what the fuck? Hey, you want some Coke? Dude, I want to have a good time, not ruin my life.
Show me a good time, not ruin my fucking life.
That's a hard no. It feels like people, have to, but you could if you want to. Just let you know, friend. Thank you. Chris is like, LOL. Justin Martinez in the chat. Hey, Justin says, do you think Cody Rhodes will have a chance of beating Roman Reigns for the Undisputed Universal Championship? Yes. Film says Jericho really wants to destroy Ricky. Looks like it. Either that or he's just joking around because he smiled all funky weird when he left. So.
Is that Lee Moriarty?
I have no idea
Or is
who
it Lee
this
Johnson?
is. Maybe
I think
it's Moriarty
because he's with Big Kaz, which they call what, Big Bill or something like that now.
Billy Boy.
Billy Boy.
Old Billy Boy over there.
Who the hell would go by Big Bill?
An idiot.
Even Billy the Kid was a kid. All right, we got Picture in Picture and the Hogwarts Legacy commercial. Any of you guys play Hogwarts Legacy yet? And is it your favorite game ever?
Oh my god, who are they finding? Oh no.
You fought any dragons yet?
No, what? No, I am not even that far into the game.
I feel like you're pretty far. So there's two Billies. There's a big Billy, and then there's Billy Gunn. This Billy's everywhere.
Films like Jericho really wants to destroy him. Picola says, I'll think about it, film. Chris says, Daddy Magic, baby. Bryce Pitts is in the chat. Hey, Bryce says, hey, everybody, I'm here, so I'm a little late. What up, D and Travis? No probs, man. Glad you could come in and hang out for a minute. It says the locking mechanism in the knob was like jammed or something. Not sure, but it took 3 grown men and myself crying to get it open. That's when you just kick it. Film says, sounds good. Pickle says, no more locked doors. It's like, LOL, Cola mocking Ayla. No more locked doors. Robbie's like, floppy undercarriage. Nobody said anything about that, Grody. Ayla's like, it wasn't locked, though. The knob would turn, but it wouldn't turn all the way. I could feel tension in the knob. I don't know. Chris says, this is just an episode of Dark. So fucking lame, man. Only reason I'm watching is because you guys. Seriously. I'm also watching something better, like podcasts with Undertaker and Mike Tyson. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if this is an episode of Dark, because the Acclaimed used to be,
What are you talking about?
whatchamacallits.
The world champions.
Yeah.
They're going to be world well, I don't know.
They better be world
But
champions again,
on the
or
5th
should be now.
On the 5th of March, they're going to be wrestling for the world championship.
Robbie says,
That's what
MC
I mean.
Hammer flipping in his grave. It was like, honestly, I'll just pee outside like a real boy. Robbie says, oh my god, you need the shiwi. Ayla needs the shiwi, everybody. Ayla needs a shiwi. So she can pee outside but not drop her drawers. Either that or Ayla, you're going to have to start wearing a lot of skirts, baby. Or dresses. Gotta wear skirts or dresses. Roy says, Ayla, I knew you had a third leg. Shit in the street. It's happening.
Sit on the curb.
Shit in the street.
Oh, I'm just waiting for the bus. Your skirt.
Shitting in the street.
The shiwi.
This is the layout of the building. I didn't think the guys would ever find me.
Oh.
Pickle says, I'd just carry a screwdriver with me or something.
Right?
Right.
We'll get you a Leatherman.
Go get you something that you can take the... Well, that depends, though, right? Because are the hinges on the inside or were they on the outside? So if the hinges were on the outside, you can't even do that to get the door open.
Right. Most of the time they're on the inside.
Right.
And just like the screws. But if she had a Leatherman, she could take the screws out by herself. Pop the doorknob all apart. And then just reach in there and turn that little thing. Either that or just Shawshank Redemption it and just go through the wall.
Right. Just burrow through the wall. Probably a cement wall with no window.
Right. Just put the dirt in your pocket when you go out to the lobby. Just drop it in there.
Justin says, also, do you think John Cena is going to challenge Austin for the United States Championship when he comes back on March 6th? No.
Yes.
You think he's going to challenge him for it?
No, because I have a feeling that the title won't be on the line when they go to wrestle.
Right. So there's no way they're going to challenge for the United States Championship.
Well, I think he's.
But he might challenge Austin Theory. But he might. I don't think he's going to challenge him for the championship. Thomas says, not the first time I've been offered a bag of that sort. Wow, Thomas. You seem like the partying type then. Oh, Pablo Ramos is in the chat. Hey, Pablo, says, hi, guys. Long time. Yeah, it has been a while. Ayla
Good
says,
to see you back in here. So that dead girl's still in the audience. She's still in the same spot. She's right up against the railing. But she is there. I saw her on here really well.
Pico, I hope you found her.
See, she's right. Oh. So the guns are on
She's
the
still
ramp.
sitting there.
Yeah, she's... Well, yeah,
she's
she
next
can't
to a
move.
guy
She's
that
dead.
stood up for a minute. Pretty sure she's dead. She has to be dead. It looks like a do fat Lisa in my bag, but I don't bring my bag to the bathroom. Obviously, we're thinking life right now. You're not going to be carrying around a fanny. You should just get a fanny pack. Just get a shiwi so you can pee outside. It's fine. Boom's, I can't wait to see Saraya tonight on Dynamite. Chris says, Travis, did you see Tiffany Stratton last night on NXT? Definitely the center of the universe.
I did, and I enjoyed it. Her and Nikita Lyons were both on there. I did watch that last night. Good show.
Yay!
A Tiffany Epiphany. Is what
Max Caster, the acclaimed one. Good for them.
Have you ever had a Tiffany Epiphany?
She's right next to that guy who has that Stokely Eats Something sign. She's like right there. Did you see her, Piccola? She's like right in that area. They might show her again in there. She's right there. See her? She's got long reddish blonde hair. She's next to a guy in a white shirt who's going like boo. And they're seriously where the main camera is on that side. To that side of the audience, she's like right in the middle.
She's right above the A on AEW's sign on the barricade, but she's at the stadium seating.
Yeah.
Not the floor seating.
The stadium seating.
So if you follow the A straight back, she's right there. One seat to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Pickle's like,
really good there.
I'm sure you'll be fine. It happens to everyone. But yeah, for good measure, I'd start wearing one of those life alerts. Who's their contact gonna be? It looks like if I learned anything from my mother, it's to carry things like that on my person at all times. Definitely at my age, I need a life alert. You're 80. Obvious message retracted, but then he says, so what? Good matches are on. I don't know. Oh, look. It's that guy, Jack Perry, attacking that other guy, Christian.
Oh, no. Christian's in trouble.
He might really get his arm broke. And Pico's like, oh my God, Shiwi. Ryan's like, Ayla is not safe on her own. It's like, clearly, Robbie. She isn't. Ryan's like, a Shiwi. I'll devil get what Ayla's like, the Shiwi. But me one baggy pants and shake the poo out my belly. You can't do that if you have the runs. It
What the fuck?
doesn't work.
Okay, too far. The Shiwi's funny. Booping your pants is not funny.
Exactly. That's why I said she'd have to wear a skirt or a dress if you're going to be shitting in the street. You can't be wearing pants. Oh, Pickles, I think it was at the end of the chat a few weeks back and I had mentioned the Shiwi. Nobody was here. It was our little inside joke. It's so funny. Now Ayla really needs one. Ayla says the hinges were on the outside with about 12 layers of paint on them. Believe me, the guys were trying everything. Oh, crap. Does the door open in or does it open out?
It would open out if that was the case.
If it opened out next time, just kick it.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll work. Is it a metal door or is it wood?
Robbie says, Ayla, you got to know how to do it, but you will have this stanky leg. Piccolo says, I think Big Bill almost ate it because the stairs were behind him.
Yeah.
Chris says, oh, yeah, the Tiffany epiphany. Glad you noticed that, Travis. Bobby says,
She did really good in her promo last night. I was really impressed because when she first came back, I was like, oh, maybe she can't make it on the main roster. But how she was talking last night,
she was doing better.
Way improvement.
Robbie says, NXT doesn't have any credit these days. That's a question for you.
I don't know. I mean, it's better than it was, but it's not as good as it could be. But it is what it is because of it's a developmental brand. I feel like there's some guys on there that could definitely move up. And I feel like there's some guys on the main roster that could definitely move there to get better at what they're doing. But there's also some guys that aren't going to get better.
True.
And so you've got to leave them up and see what they can do to see if they can catch fire. Something weird, like Rusev. Remember that Rusev day? Mm-hmm. You're looking for something to catch fire.
Right.
And then at some point you let them go if they don't. But like Johnny Gargano. I feel like Johnny Gargano needs something to save him or he's gone.
Yeah, he can't just keep using whatever gimmick it was that he decided to utilize in NXT. It's not working for him. He needs to change who he is. Pickle says, holy hell, she's just comatose. See?
No movement.
So you finally found her? She's dead. She looks dead. Like her whole skin tone is dead. Like what the fuck? There is something definitely wrong with that girl. It's horrible. I feel bad for her. It's like, what the hell? Oh, man. Film's like, hello, Bryce. How's it going? Thomas says, not the craziest thing to happen to me. And that was a few months ago. Oh, yeah. Not the crazy getting offered a bag of cocaine. Robbie says, Piccolo, you fully cooking, Ayla. It was like the runs will keep people away from me, though. That's a plus, in my opinion. Chris says, hello, Christian Titatron, instead of saying outwork everyone. Now it says worked everyone.
Old Saraya. Are they wrestling?
Must be. She's in some kind of wrestling gear with her boobs that look like they're 4 times bigger than they were.
Yeah, I don't know if she thought she was going to wrestle again, so I think she kind of overfilled. Would be my guess. And then she's like, oh, shit. And, it is a surgery, so you don't want to just go get them emptied. Oh, this is Sky Blue.
She's having just a regular match?
Yeah, one-on-one with Sky Blue. Now, is Sky Blue good enough to carry her through this match and not hurt her?
I have no idea. Let's find out. See if she dies.
Just take it easy. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. It's already started.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Okay. See, that's what I was worried about is because she's so young and doesn't know exactly what she's doing that I worry about Paige's neck. Get Tony in there with her. Yeah, like that. What was that?
I don't know.
Like, who taught you how to fall? The first thing they teach you when you do football, like Pee-wee, the first thing is
how to fall.
How to get tackled. Like, it's the first lesson. Like, you sit there all day, get tackled. It's like,
right.
Because you want to, no matter how many times you practice, fall on the middle of your back. But if you've ever been tried to tackle, you always turn to your shoulders. Because you'll want to turn.
Yeah, don't do
can't,
that.
because you'll get injured. Oh, no. It's such a thing. That's why they have to do it like 200 times. You have to get tackled before you won't try to turn.
That's funny.
So I understand how wrestling, like these moves and stuff, they're like, it's just inherent that you just want to fall sideways.
Bryce says, doing good, film. Thanks for asking. Pablo says, how is the weather there, guys? Cold?
It's just cold today. It's going to warm back up, but it was really cold today. It was like 17.
Robbie says, all this talk on piss and shit. I was about to get some food. Oh, I guess you're not anymore. Chris says, no, Christian. I think CM Punk worked everyone if he returned. Film says, no, Jungle Boy, no. Ayla says, the door opens out. I tried kicking it and throwing my shoulder into the door. Either I'm weak or their door is strong. Robbie says, cage rolling tonight. Harley says, what did I miss?
You missed Wheeler Yuta
Losing.
starting the show out, and he did lose to Orange Cassidy. That was for the All-Atlantic Championship. And then the Acclaimed wrestled Big Bill and Lee Moriarty. Mm-hmm. And the Acclaimed won that one. And now we are with Saraya and Sky Blue.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ayla says Fat Lisa isn't cooking me. He's laughing with me. I hope. Pickle's like, doors are supposed to be solid, though. Of course, Ayla. And Ravi says, Travis, I see the adverts for NXT, but it doesn't sell to me. Vindicator says, I wish Forbidden Door would allow Christian and Edge to have one final match against each other at WrestleMania, then get them off my TV forever afterwards. Ayla says, I don't mind a few jokes. I feel pretty stupid, but I was literally stuck in there. Chris says, I'd say pair up Stratton and LA Knight, have him talk for her. They'd be a power couple. Have them feud with Cross and Scarlett. It would be awesome. Ayla, I wonder if you didn't freak out because you're locked in there and there wasn't a window, because I take it you don't like those kind of things. How long it would take for somebody, either one, that had to go to the bathroom to use that bathroom, or two, go, where the fuck did Ayla go? Like, seriously.
Her phone's right there. She can't be far.
She couldn't have gone very far if your phone, your purse, your car, I mean, like, everything was still there. Like, it's kind of like, I wonder how long it would have took for somebody to go,
uh-oh.
I haven't seen Ayla in a minute.
She's done. Sky Blue's done.
Terrible.
Put a fork in her. Oh, God. Just dropped her on her chin.
Chris says, I'd say pair up Stratton and LA Knight, have him talk for her. They'd be a power couple. Have them feud with Cross and Scarlett. It would be awesome. Vinegar says Saraya versus Sky Blue will be some nice eye candy here, Travis. Yeah, it was eye candy for a second.
Oh, here comes Jamie.
Jamie Hayter's coming out. They were going to paint her. DMD's out there too. Run away, Vin. Don't look. Close your eyes. So Saraya needs to work on her ass.
She definitely needs to exercise.
She needs to do some workouts or something, do
or
some
change
squats, or change how her clothes fit her or something. Because when she was trying to lift Sky Blue up and her ass pinched together, it was terrible looking. It was so fucking bad. I was like, that is not pretty at all.
Shake your cans of paint.
They're women. They don't know anything.
Ribby, Soho. Cowbell.
Her loyalties lie with her. Oh, she's going after that belt.
What does she have on? Like a back brace that supports her babies?
Sure. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, Britt Baker's already in the ring.
Yeah, she came down with, what's her face? Jamie Hayter.
Oh, great. Up next,
I
Bryan
can't
Danielson.
wait! This is gonna be so awesome! Hey, there's that guy that you haven't seen forever.
Oh, I like him. He's funny.
Is it just his brother or something? Or maybe?
No, it's him. I think. Bleh. When I walked away from boxing, I walked away with unfinished business.
Robbie says, oh, she's lacking iron, LOLD. Maybe, I don't know. Pico's like, luckily, Ayla, it wasn't at the end of the workday, like they shut it down and he would have been there overnight. I'm pretty sure somebody would have missed her because they would have been like, well, here's her kids. Where's Ayla at? Where's my wife?
Came in and kidnapped her. Jordan's in jail.
Like, seriously, like, what the fuck? Like, Robbie's like, Ayla, he's laughing at you. Pico's like, well, if it ain't my British baby mama Saraya. Chris says, oh, Sky Blue, aka Cora Jade. Same difference. Thomas says, a guy got angry at me because I said we were closing and he refused to leave, then kept on ranting. And as I was leaving work, he began to follow me in his car.
Nice.
Did you go straight to a police station?
That's what you did. You just literally drive.
You just drive to a police station. If they follow you, just drive to the police station. Literally just drive to the police station.
You can actually call the police while you're talking.
Well, I don't know. He's in England, so I don't know if they do that. But drive to a... What are they called? Police stations there? Or are they called something else?
Scotland Yard.
I don't know if they're called stations is all. But I would drive to the police. Like if somebody follows you that's angry and they're following you from your job and you take a couple turns, don't go home, go to the police. Yeah, why? Rob is like, Surreal, what's the bozo gonna do? Her neck is too crook. Yeah. Pico's like, it's true. Scary how similar they look. Yeah, Sky Blue and Cora Jade. Ayla's like, Fat Lisa, it was around 4 and we closed at 5. I got out at 5:20-ish. Luckily, the guys can't leave without me. One guy has keys to lock up and we all closed together. So at some point, they would have found me. Pico's like, oh, wow.
Position.
Crying, can't get out of the bathroom.
What year is it?
Why have I been here forever? Poor Ayla. Chris says Paige shorts are all the way up, make her ass hang out. It was like, plus I got picked up today because my car broke down. So Jordan was there the last few minutes. Someone would notice I was gone. Why'd your car break down? Is that the one that you guys just went and got fixed?
Yeah, it's a electrical problem. It's either a battery or an alternator. I think it's more alternator problem, but
oh, it says I had such a stressful day. I don't think I would have lost it any other day. Everything just piled up. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Beagle says, wait, where's Phil? It's his armpit time announcement. He slipped away. He now is back for Bryan Danielson. You missed all the female armpits film. That's what's wrong.
yeah.
Chris says, AEW women fuckery time. People's like, pretty much don't understand the tags and the spray paint, but whatever. Chris is like, Jamie Hayter wearing nothing but a shirt. Ravi says, Britt DMD kicks Rhea's ass. She could do with missing AEW a couple of weeks. Harley says, I love me some Ruby Soho. She is so beautiful. You know what? Now that she had her nose fixed, yeah she is kind of pretty.
It's the girl cheering. I couldn't tell.
No, she's not doing anything. She just fucking sits there like a creeper.
Oh, there she is.
I think she's dead. I think the guy next to her probably killed her. And he brought her to the fucking thing, sat her down and said, all right, we're going to watch this. She's going through rigor mortis through this whole thing. She's so stiff. So she can't do anything. Oh, no, she touched her face. She fucking touched her face. I saw her move. I saw her.
Was it her though, or was it?
It was her arm because it had arm? That. It had the same green.
The guy's like.
Okay, make sure they look. She's alive.
Is there a club? Do they have jackets?
Well, I was like, is your mate hook on tonight, D? Wouldn't know, Robbie. He's your bestie. Vindicator says, you know what McDanielson means in layman terms, 40-minute break. Piccolo says, Interpol? Robbie, help me out. Thomas says, I called my friend to pick me up, and he followed us back to his place, and that's what he wanted, what we wanted. To beat him? Did you smother cocaine in his face? Robbie says this guy on that ad is a jerk. He's the same dude that wants people to dress a certain way. What? Nah, it's called police stations in the UK, Cola. Oh, so they're called stations too. I wasn't sure.
Here he comes.
Boom says, let's go. Bryan Danielson. And Picola says, what's Interpol then? That's like the CIA, Picola. Interpol. But it's for like Europe. It says, yeah, that car, I think the alternator is poo. Robbie says, this guy, Brian, can they shove him on Dark? Walter is in the chat. Hey, Walter says, hey, Ayla. Hey, Travis. Hey, Daphne. Hey, Walter. Good to see you tonight.
MJF's been lifting
Pickles
quite
says,
a bit.
look, Brian, getting the Arizona love. Pickles like, sup, Walter. He was like, hi, Walter. And Walter's like, sorry, I'm late. I had a meeting. Brian Danielson talking. I told you he had a work thing, guys. See, I'm smarts. Got the smarts going on. Did you win bingo today, Walter? Because, like, fuck you to the person in the AEW crowd that said DBZ is mid. Like, bro, DBZ is literally peak. DBZ, Kaya, and GT, on the other hand, are mid.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Rob is like, do you like Hook? Cool. What the fuck are you talking about, Robbie? Dude, stop talking to your asshole. Once again. Film's like, did I miss the women's match? Yeah, you did. Walter says Daphne didn't win bingo. Who won first hour of AEW? Who won in the first hour of AEW, Travis? Tell Walter.
Is it the second hour already?
Yes.
Basically, we had the Acclaim beat Big Bill and Lee Moriarty. We had Orange Cassidy beat Wheeler Yuta, and we had Saraya beat Sky Blue. And now we are in the second hour, I guess. And we got MJF out there with Daniel Bryanson. Or Brian Danielson.
Yeah, that guy. Let's see. Robbie says, film, you missed it all. Film's like, don't tell me I missed it. I'll be devastated. Okay, you didn't miss anything. Nothing ever happened. La la do 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 do. Walter's like, boo, MJF. Halo's like, waste of money for the breaks, in my opinion. Pico says, okay, film, there may or may not have been a women's match prior to hopping back in the chat. Walter says, Taz and Excalibur and Tony doing commentary. And Robbie says, LOD, why do you detest AEW? Walter's like, thanks, Travis. Thomas says, more like, see what he would do. And he did decide to knock on the door. And we had his daughter answer to make it awkward for him. What? Thomas, your story doesn't make any sense. So, a guy was yelling at you at work.
Okay.
You left work and he followed you. Somewhere along the way, you called your friend to pick you up because you went somewhere. And then the guy that was yelling at you at work followed you back to your friend's place? Or, I'm guessing to your friend's place. Am I getting this right? And then you wanted to see what the angry man would do. And he knocked on your door, and you had your friend's daughter answer it to make it awkward for him. Well, that's kind of scary. How old is the daughter? I would never have my daughter answer the door with some crazy person that followed somebody home because they were mad that your store was closing. What a bunch of freaks. What?
Go take care of it.
Can you go? Hello, I'm 4. I mean, come on now, right? Walter's like, Tony Khan should have an announcement. That's what they keep saying. Film's like, Pico, I hope I do not miss. I'll be devastated. Robbie's like, D, has AEW gone downhill? Seems like it.
Yes.
It's
went downhill every year since its inception.
Ever since they put on all your favorite guys, it's gone downhill. Harley says, may I ask a relationship? What? Are you asking a relationship question? I'm guessing. Sure. Walter says, okay, at 9:30 p.m. I'm going to be here Friday, 8 p.m. for SmackDown Still in Chat. Pickle is all about the yes, yes, yeses, and SAEW News Update is in the chat. Hey, says hi, hello. SAEW News Update, how's it going tonight? You enjoying your AEW so you can give news updates on it later? I hope so. It's going to be a lot of stuff. Walter's like, okay, MJF, hurry up. There's matches. You know what, Walter? It would have been either him or Daniel Bryanson talking. So no matter what, there would have been talking. At this point, he was like, yeah, that's not awkward. That's dangerous. Harley says, my ex-girlfriend reached out to me today saying that she was sorry and wanted to get back with me. Say no. The answer is no.
No.
The answer literally is no. Don't do it. Like, I accept her apology, but don't get back together with her. Like, accept the apology, But no, you don't get back together with somebody like that. It's not healthy for you. And she needs to find who she is. Robbie says, oh, I'm sore. Sounds wrong. Ew. Walter says, don't answer the door to strangers. You know what, Walter? If it was my choice, I wouldn't answer the door at all.
He's talking to Daniel Bryan's children.
Oh, God. It's creepy. And this is why you don't talk to strangers. Creeper. It's like Talitha, he wants you to be in a relationship, but Harley does not want that. Robbie says they stopped showing Darby. Yeah, kind of, I guess. Thomas says she's 11 as of today. She then called her dad, and out he came and then went right up to him and asked who he was, and he said, he was my uncle and wanted to talk to me. The guy that was angry at you in the store? Robbie's like, why not, D? And Walter's like, fight, please, on AEW. Yeah, give Walter a goddamn match before he has to leave. Ayla's like, don't answer the door, period. Ramit is in the chat. Hey, Ramit says, are you agree with this? Ruby Soho could be third member of the Saraya faction. Jamie Hayter versus Ruby Soho, AEW Revolution.
I have no idea.
You know, Ramit, I think Ruby Soho is better being on her own.
Yes.
I don't think she needs to be in a faction. I don't think she needs to be in a group. I don't think she needs to be with a
Danielle's
a person.
Pounded him.
I think the dead girl turned her head a little bit.
Oh, God, that's creepy.
Like, it's turned to the side just like a smidge. That's why she doesn't blink or anything. She hasn't smiled or had facial. It's fucking creepy. I can't not look at her in the audience at this point. She's right there.
Wrestling is awesome. He brought his sex doll. A robot.
Ayla's like, I have a Ring doorbell now so I can see who I'm avoiding. Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot.
I have one also. But I had the volume turned down so I can't ever hear it.
A fat lot of fucking good it does. Piccolo says, all you had to say is the girl next to the guy with the CM Punk tee on. Really? There's a guy that has a CM Punk. Is that the guy in the white shirt?
Is that the red and the white?
Because he has a jacket on, so I have no idea what the t-shirt is, Piccolo. Because I'm not a fan, so I wouldn't know his
with the big
t-shirts.
sign. There's one big sign in the audience. I guess there's two.
And he knows who we're talking about. He found her, so. Walter's like, you can get Cam on doorbell. Film's like, I swear, I hope I did not miss it. Okay, Film. Straight up, you missed it, okay? You missed the women coming down. You missed the women's match. That's all that happened. It was a short match. It was Saraya versus Sky Velvet Blue person or whatever the fuck her name is.
Sky Velvet.
Sky Velvet. Sky Blue or whatever the fuck. And yeah, that's it. You missed it. Okay? You missed it. Yeah, you did. You missed it. It happened. Pickle's like, real Punk fans recognize that iconic shirt anywhere. And guess what? Not a fan. Not a real fan. Not even a little bit of a fan. Not a fan. So I wouldn't know the shirt, so hence why I couldn't tell you that. I just said a white shirt because I have no idea what was on it. Pickle's like, oh, I seen her move an arm. Lies! Lies, Pickle. Travis showed you what probably happened.
March 14th.
So, yeah, there's that. What is it?
Bracketology.
Bracketology?
Yeah, March 14th. Our bracket. We'll have to do our bracket. We did really good last year on the satellite.
Yeah, we didn't do too bad.
We finished in like the top 50.
Yeah. Ramit says Nikki Bella could be join All Elite Wrestling for increased television ratings of AEW and support Bryan Danielson.
She could.
Why would Nikki do it? Why can't his actual wife do it?
Bring them both back as a tag team.
Thomas says, however, my friend then said he knew who he was and knew he was following them, so gave him two options. Ayla says, yeah, those Ring doorbell is annoying. Haha, it's like a dog and barks at everything. Robbie says, oh, the security outlet really need t-shirts on with big letters saying
you live
staff.
on a busy road, so you would have to go into the BIOS or the settings and then block out the road so it doesn't tell you every time somebody drives by.
Right. Robin's like, Film, you missed a good one. Piccolo says, oh, I seen her arm move. I read that one already. Walter says, AEW Revolution pay-per-view coming up. Yes. Ramit says, no Mercedes Monet, no Mandy Rose in AEW. It's confirmed. Yep. Ravi says, D is a fan but doesn't blow air. Harley says, thank you for love. Yep. Woo. Ravi says, yeah, I also saw her move an arm. People's like, funny how we are focusing more on a random person in their crowd when there's main event storylines happening. Sheesh. I'm sorry, dude. Like, Daniel Bryan said it's boring. And then MJF came out and started talking, and he was making some points, and he started attacking his family. And I hate it when they do that stuff. It's annoying and dumb. And so I stopped listening. And so I'm going to focus on something else because something else has to be more interesting.
Nothing could be more interesting, though. Nothing.
Ravi says Nikki is so needy and plays the victim a lot. Ravi says Kenny Omega going to WWE, AEW is going to garbage bag like WCW. The best way to put
Power
it.
slap.
That's like, did you hear that? You gotta listen to this one. Ramit says, if Kenny Omega going to WWE, AEW is going to garbage bag like WCW.
Go downhill.
Garbage bag.
Are they really showing highlights of what just happened?
Hey, moments ago, what's his face yelled at what's his face.
It's like watching two muscular midgets fight each other.
Silly.
I don't know if one of them's taller than 5'9".
I don't know. Supposedly they are. Thomas says his choices were one, he leaves and they forget all about this, or two, they step outside and he introduces him to the concrete.
Boom!
It's a fighting words.
With the back of his head.
Film says, I did miss the women's match and now I am devastated. Sorry, Film, it happened.
They have like DAZN audio. Like, turn the crowd noise off.
Yeah, nobody cares about the audience right now while they're talking.
There they go.
They finally did it. It's like, gosh, guys, get your shit together back in the back. Feels like MJF's temple vein is what we should focus on. And he's like, Kenny can't leave his Cucamonga friends. And Rafi says, LOL, AEW needs a slap to wake up. It looks like, okay, I'm leaving. Night, guys. All right,
Good
fine,
night.
leave.
Make like a tree and get out of here.
Don't get caught up in your blankets. You may have a panic attack about being in the bathroom. Talk to you later. Piccolo says, see you later, Hila. Don't forget life alert, or at least a
I think
whistle.
that worked.
Is it doing what it's supposed to be doing
It
now?
hasn't dropped. It's very steady.
Thomas says he took option 1 and that was it. That's good. Probably a smart thing to just leave.
There it is. Saraya, Ruby, Jamie Hayter, 3-way.
Robbie says if Kenny goes WWE, he needs to bring the broomstick
God.
girls. Film's like, bye, Ayla. And Robbie says, Ayla, keep a key with you.
You guys, it's Battle Royal time. And everybody's on the outside of the ring.
What the fuck is this shit?
So there's 10 different tag teams in this. The winner of this will be in the Evolution Battle Royal, or in the tag team match.
Oh.
One of the 4 teams. It's going to be a fatal 4-way tag team match for the championships at Evolution.
So the Acclaim's already in it. Right?
Yes.
The
they're
Guns
in.
are already in it.
Yes.
So this is just 2 more?
Yeah, see the 2 ends?
Oh, okay.
So we have a Casino Battle Royale, and we
a
have...
tag team battle royale
Which is this
on
one.
Revolution.
Right. No, those are... The 4 teams will play at Revolution.
Yeah.
See, next week we'll have another Battle Royale to determine the 4 teams.
Then why did they call it Winners of Revolution Battle Royale, Tag Team Battle Royale on that one, and then this one is Winners of this?
Yeah. It's bad stuff.
Okay.
I just want to hear people explain the rules of these battle royals to each other. See, it's right here.
Yeah, so I'm in.
Tonight. That's this one. And then next week
It's
is...
the casino tag. Okay.
And we know how the casino ones work. I just didn't know how these ones work.
Oh.
The casino's with the jokers and the... Remember the cards?
Yeah.
The aces and the
That's how they're
spades
going to do
and the
it?
hearts.
It's weird.
Well, it's just how they do it. Battle royals are fun when you need to get everybody on TV at the same time.
Harley says, I was debating all day if I should get back together with her. Well...
If it's not 100% no, then it's a hell no. Or if it's not 100% yes, then it's a hell no.
Yep.
That's the best way to describe it.
And
sometimes it's hard and there's loneliness and there's all sorts of like familiarity and all that kind of crap. So
which is understandable. You're human. And forgive yourself for that. But don't go back. Like, and if they apologize...
Just ask yourself what you need to do. Don't take advice from people.
Right?
Because the first thing you do is, if you take advice from somebody, is try to prove them wrong. That's why you're not supposed to give advice. Because that other person, it's human nature to be defiant. So just, what do you think you should do? And what will you feel comfortable doing?
He doesn't even have a partner, so how does that work? I don't understand.
He's
what's
just going
happening.
after Josh Woods.
Weird.
Yeah, we got a bunch of new people now.
So, there's like all these people in the ring and they're like fighting. It's really
We got
amazing.
a battle royal. We got Penta. He's going to take Nice out. Nice to the outside. Oh, he's going to break his neck. And dead. Nice is gone. So is his partner gone too? No. Okay, so, well, he's about ready to go. Ray Phoenix? The old Phoenix? It's Phoenix, homie.
Phoenix! It's Phoenix! Phoenix!
Pick him up. Throw him out like a yard dart. So both of those two are gone. We only got 9 teams left.
Who was it?
Nice and Devare.
Oh, I don't remember them.
They were in NXT forever. I think the Nice was on WWE for a minute.
P. Colas says, oh, I wonder what silly gimmick tag team will win this one. Robbie says this girl needs to stop faking this posh old English accent, although it's not attractive. Pico says, I put money on Jarrett and Lethal. Ramit says, Saraya, Ruby Soho versus Jamie Hayter, AEW Revolution for women's title match. That's going to be icing on the cake for Pro Wrestling Entertainment fans.
I have a feeling that some of these tag teams are going to be in next week's tag team match also.
Probably.
And so if Jarrett and Jay Lethal don't make it tonight, they'll make it next time. I'd like to see the Blade and the Butcher make it, and I would also like to see Phoenix and Penta make it because they're my favorite tag team.
Right. Film says, yep, I am devastated. I don't believe I missed that. I mean, why can you not save the women's match for last instead of at the beginning? Okay, Film. One, they have a battle royale going on for tag team championship stuff. So that's going to be your main event.
Oh, is it already the main event?
Probably. I don't know how long it's supposed to last.
They already did MJF and
yeah,
Daniel Bryan too, so...
Picola says, if you squint hard enough, Blade sort of looks like Tommaso Ciampa. Film's like, And Robbie says, prove them wrong, prove them wrong. Picola says, and Mark Briscoe showed up. Weird.
Yeah, and then he took off with the Fox.
Yeah, that's weird. Robbie says this
some dude that just got eliminated is gone, but his tag team partner is still in there somewhere.
Robbie says this just seems like a brawl AEW does every week, right? Chris says tag team battle royal. Film says Picola, I say... let's play a game, because honestly, this battle royal is boring. Chris says, what, Penta not wearing his shirt tonight? Picolo's like, do it. And Film's got a question. Picolo's like, Tay. Robbie says, Film, stop now, dude. I'll just watch a rerun on the internet. Ramit says, Jeff Jarrett wins battle royal. Film's like, nice pick. And Robbie's like, Film, no more games. You're just weird. Robbie, just don't read them. I just don't read them anymore unless they have anything to do with asking me and Travis that. Just stopped.
Yeah.
Anyways, they're in picture-in-picture.
Yeah, we still have the Battle Royal going on. It is picture-in-picture time. And we've only had one team that I know of eliminated. My hologram over there, too.
No. That's weird. So funny. So funny.
So funny. All right, we are back. The Butcher beating people up inside. Actually, I don't think that's the Butcher. Who's this fucking guy? Why is there a guy that I don't know in the green pants?
Which green pants?
The big fat guy in the middle of the ring. Just dead center of the ring. Oh, he just moved off. Now he's throwing the guy over the top rope.
I
think he's
idea.
gone. Yep, he's gone. I don't have a clue who that dude is.
Aussie Open.
Yeah, I know the one guy, but I didn't know the bigger guy. So the Butcher's out. Oh, but he didn't get eliminated.
He didn't?
That's Alex Reynolds. He grow out a beard. He was in the Dark Order. Oh, he still is in the Dark Order because that's the little guy. Mini-me. Oh, the Blade's eliminated. The Butcher's getting back in, though. He did go over the top, but now he's back in.
The Butcher looks weird because he doesn't have hair.
Who's the guy here with the floppy hair with the black pants on that's about to eliminate Phoenix?
I don't know.
Or is that Penta? I think that's Penta. When he dresses like a clown.
I have no idea.
Okay, the Butcher is the only member of his team in there. His other teammate has been eliminated. Reynolds is about to get eliminated, maybe? Yes. Reynolds has been eliminated from the Dark Order.
Pickle says they should do that match, in real life.
So you only have Long John Silver.
Harley says, I'm going to get ready to go to bed. Good night. See you guys Friday. Good night, Harley.
Right,
see you Friday.
see ya.
Hassan says, hi there, guys. How are you doing today? Great, Hassan. How are you?
Who's this?
Ravi says, LOL. So what
Vance.
does the winner get from the Battle Royal?
Oh, what the fuck was that?
They get a chance to go up against to win the tag team championships.
Preston Vance. This is really bad wrestling work. Preston Vance literally jumped off the apron on his own. Like, just jumped off.
Like eliminated himself?
Yeah.
What the?
Like, it was supposed to be a move or something. I mean, he was supposed to be eliminated, but Roosh has been almost eliminated. Okay, Roosh is gone. Roosh has been eliminated. Watch right here. See him? Now watch.
He's like, oh, I was supposed to fall. My bad. Oh, I fell down. Oh, no, I fell down again.
Jesus.
Pickle's like, but let's see, DBK Soccer Mom should win. Pickle says, oh, the Aussie Open. I forgot they are still part of AEW, right? Robbie's like, Butcher, LOL. He looks odd. Film's like, Piccolo, nice. He's got another question for you. And Robbie says, I choose film for the win.
But it definitely looks like Jay Lethal and JJ are going to win this.
Right?
They're the only teams left with a name besides the Butcher. And the Butcher's not going to eliminate those guys because they're heels. Yeah. Oh, here comes the JAS. Matt Menard and Parker.
Were they just hiding around?
Yeah, they were outside. They just came in.
Oh, that's funny.
Danhausen's tagging in.
Oh, no.
I don't know if Danhausen has a partner, but he's been eliminated. Don't turn your back.
He wasn't in this battle, but
it's not
that's
an official elimination.
Everybody.
So here it comes. Here comes the curse. They're going to be eliminated. Oh, they're frozen. Menard and the other guy have been eliminated.
Vindicator says, popping in to say,
Oh, there goes.
it's so weird and dumb that Jade is the TBS champion, yet
Chucky
she
T's
hardly
gone.
ever appears on TBS. Instead, they waste time with a stupid tag team battle
Oh, look
royal.
at this. It's 3-on-3.
Something like that. Thomas says the
Oh.
Guns should not have won the titles on Dynamite. Should have built it up to Revolution where they get the shock
pop.
win.
Yeah.
Piccolo says, lol, yeah. Robbie says, oh, yeah, I fell down. Oh, no, I fell down. Piccolo says, Vance sure did botch. Piccolo
Like, who
tells
just
him
turns around and then goes, oh, fuck. And jumps
oh,
off.
I'm supposed to fall down. My bad. Doop-a-da. Yay. And who in their right mind of the cameraman fucking, like, don't pan away real quick?
All right. Well, we got 3 men on each side, even though there's one tag team left in this. It's Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. But they did side with each other. So you got Ray Phoenix is still in there. We've got Deontay Martin in there. Or Dante Martin.
Robbie says the botcher. LOL, not the butcher.
Trent is still in there. And I can't tell who else the other guy is. Oh, and the butcher. That's who's left.
Nice.
Get out of my water. Dick. Are you deleting people?
I'm not deleting anybody.
Delete. You some beach somewhere?
Film, retype your question for Picola. Robbie, don't delete his questions. They're fine. You didn't really want your water, did you?
That's what I just said. He had already sucked on it, so I couldn't do anything about it.
He already sucked on it.
Yeah, he went over and went. And I'm like, nothing I can do now.
He's so weird.
In the drink, buddy. Oh, was it in your way?
Right?
Sorry, boss. I'm sorry, boss. Power Slap tonight, live.
Hi, Vin. How are you, Vin? I'm Leopold. Look at me. I'm an asshole. Nothing's over.
Drink Dad's water.
Drink all the water. Look at how angry your face is. Are you mad? Mad kitty. Huh? Well, Chris, Daddy Magic didn't do very good. Pickle's like, what's with this pip? They gotta do that pip.
You gotta get the pip in.
Pickle's like, Leo, you bastard. I was like, hello, Wrestling Cat. Hello, film. My name is Leopold. And I'm a jerk.
I didn't notice, but look at her face. I'm so happy.
I love it. She's touching me.
Hit me again, Ike.
Yay.
Yeah, that seems like it cleared that up.
Touch that foot. Touch it.
Anyways, and then
Touch
the
it.
next thing is when I go to run OBS, I need to run it as the administrator.
Oh, yeah.
And I can set that up to where I don't have to do anything. I can go into the properties and set it up as administrator. And then that should help too. You know what's funny is I did look for that earlier, but I didn't look. I'm like, I know there's a way to make it performance.
Ready? Ready to leave now? Okay.
Hey, buddy. I got my John Cena shorts on, so I'm cool.
Right.
I don't like you pushing buttons. Why are you typing in messages?
There you go. There was Film's question.
Is it inappropriate?
No, it's just
wrestling
another
cast.
armpit one. It's fine. It's his normal questions that he asks. I don't care. I just don't read them, so
Right.
I just unless he asks me or you, I don't usually read them. He usually has a conversation with people about them for a while, so I don't care. Yeah, Piccolo, they don't show really good camera shots in this, so you don't really see the eliminations that much. AEW is not very good at it. Like, they do not make sure you can see every single one.
Look at Singh holding them up. What is Lethal doing? Just praying?
Anyways,
dead.
Bryce says he's going. Bye-bye. Peace out. Bye, Bryce. Thanks for hanging out with
Bryce.
us for a little bit. We appreciate it. Robbie says, when is the tag match for the titles? Is it next week?
No.
No, it's on
at
Revolution.
the pay-per-view on the March 5th.
Yeah,
It's
at
a
the
Sunday, guys. So it'll be Monday morning for you, Ralph.
Yeah, you'll have to go to work and stuff, you know. Chris says Bucks versus Aussie open on Friday for Rampage. Maybe. I don't know what's happening. He goes, okay, that was a terrible... I read that one. And Ayla isn't back for a second. Chalice said it's the fuel pump. Does that sound right?
Yeah, it definitely could be.
Could be a fuel pump issue.
If you did other tests. Because you can tell with the fuel pump, if you just turn the key on, you should be able to hear it.
So Trent Murata wasn't really eliminated because... Oh, shit.
Oh, there it is. So now it's just JJ and Trent. Jay Lethal eliminated.
Jesus. It's so weird.
Oh, JJ's gone. No, Singh saved him again. Like a child. That's a huge human.
Like, I just chucks him in there.
That's a 240-pound man. Well, maybe 220 or something.
Right?
But still, he held him like a baby. Now Trent's out. Satnam Singh holds him. No, he didn't. He let him fall to the floor. Don't bend over too far, buddy.
So they let the old man stay in there and win.
Yeah, they're going to win the championships.
Yeah?
It makes sense. Why would you want Jeff around if you're not going to put a title on him?
I wouldn't want him around at all.
You don't know who he is.
I don't want to put a title on his dumbass.
He sings.
I don't give a crap what the fuck he does or doesn't do. He's old and should fucking... Where's Vindicator with the whole, you know, whatchamacallit that he used to say all the time?
Swindling?
Swindling the fucking thing.
You'll
Swindling. I thought they'd have this match go a lot longer, but I guess not. There's like too much time left.
Yeah, there's enough time for a main event.
Yeah, so Ayla says, what would that sound like? What would a fuel pump issue sound like?
What is the fuel pump? So, like, you get in the car, and it's really quiet. You stick the key in, and you turn the key. You don't try to start it. You just turn the key. And if the fuel pump is out, you won't hear anything. But if the fuel pump's still working, you'll hear a...
Engage. So you have to have no air on, no radio on, and you have to have somebody out. Usually where you'll want them to be is by the gas tank, and have them listen.
You just listen.
And there'll be a little, because it'll engage
hum.
And stuff. So that's what you want to do. So if they're checking that, have them do that.
There's a more dangerous way to do it. On the fuel rail.
You can start it on fire.
On the fuel rail, under the hood, there is it looks like a tire gauge, you know, like when you put air in your tires. It's on the fuel rail. You can push that button and then turn the key on, and if it just sprays like 40 feet, then you have a good fuel pump. But if it doesn't, then you have bad fuel pump.
Yeah.
They actually have a thing you put on there that tests the pressure.
And you can also kind of do a research to see where the fuel pump is on that particular vehicle.
It's in the gas tank.
But it's going to usually they're in the gas tank. And some of them are really easy, and some of them are a bitch.
Smell a guy. Yeah, you'll have to drop the gas tank.
So make sure your gas tank is extremely empty. So if it's not very empty, you might want to siphon your gas.
Well, yeah, before you start. But some of them will have a door on the top. Well, they all have a door on the top, but sometimes there's a way to get into it through the inside of the car, Then you can just sit in the car and work on it. It's really easy, but most of the time, and it'll be under your back seat, but most of the time you actually have to drop the straps and lower the gas tank down, take the top off.
Well, it's a large SUV, so I'm guessing they'll have to lower it.
It's like a truck, yeah.
Yeah.
And you lower the gas tank. Then you pull the pump out. Then you put the new pump in, hook it all back up.
Yeah, and you want them to have
Raise
your
it
gas
back
tank
up.
completely empty. And then you want to fill it up before you try to do anything with the pump. Because it has to prime it. Do not try to start it with an empty tank.
Put a little bit of gas in there, obviously. But.
Yeah, you don't have to put a whole bunch, but just enough so that the pump is
And the only reason you
submerged.
take the gas out is because it's heavy. But if you take a 2x4, stick it on the bottom there, put a jack on it, you'll be able to maneuver it.
And if you can get it down just enough, put ratchet straps around it, make sure it's even more stable. And you can do it. It's just a pain in the butt. If you're doing it by yourself, take the gas out of the gas tank.
I did Grandma's van 3 times in a week. I got so good at it that I could drop the gas tank and change the pump and put it back on in like a minute.
What was wrong with it if it wasn't the fuel pump then?
So originally it was a fuel filter, but we changed the pump with a faulty pump.
Oh, whoops.
Then I put it back in and it ended up being the filter. That's how I found out it was the filter. Then I had to open it back up, change the filter, and then put it back in. Because I was just changing the actual pump. Because there's a whole housing.
Oh, yeah. And if that's the case, do that, Ayla. Just replace the whole stuff in it. Don't just get one part. Like, replace all the fuel stuff if you can.
In the tank. You don't have to change your fuel lines or the...
Yeah, but anything to do with whatever's in the tank, yeah. Like, if your filter's in there, too, or in that area, change that. Your fuel pump and stuff like that. Just so it's all done at the same time. So.
I took the pump and I poked it up to a battery. And I stuck it in a bucket of water.
Yeah.
And it shot like 35 feet. I was like, well, that works. But the other one didn't.
I kind of remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of do remember when you were working on it.
Uncle Pat came over. He's like, did you just change that? And I was like, yeah. It's like, I've never seen anybody change a fuel pump that fast. I was like, done it 3 times. It's like literally the 3rd time. I had it down to where I could just go.
Well, and if it didn't have anything in it, the tank was probably way simple to get off and on.
There was some. It's just I didn't have to lower it all the way. And I knew where to put the jack, so
nice.
it just turned the tank.
Oh, nice.
So I didn't even have to undo the spout, because that's the other thing you have to do is undo the spout where you put the gas in.
Right.
Because that's a rubber hose that goes up.
Right.
Oh, there's Tony.
Here's your announcement, guys. Let's see what it's going to be.
The most important announcement in AEW history.
Oh, God.
Adam Cole's going to make the announcement. Here it goes. Are they going to add another title? The game? Oh. Oh, Jesus. They're adding a 3rd hour to AEW, but it's just talking.
But it's just backstage crap and things like that. So it's not any kind of whatchamacallit action.
It starts next week. So they must like AEW. People are worried that they're going to start canceling them. But they gave them an extra hour.
They're like, let's try this and see if it works.
It's called AEW All Access.
Oh. So he's going to wrestle next week on
he's gonna
Dynamite?
wrestle. Yeah.
Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Robbie wanted to know if the pay-per-view is 7 hours long. And Ayla's like, it'll be 9. Boom's got another question for Piccola. And Robbie says, Ayla, oh, goody. Piccola says, I don't see that zombie girl anymore. Brian's like, 9 hours, D will melt. Piccola goes for that answer. And Film has a question for us. Miss D and Travis, who will win an armpit tickling match? Anna J or Thunder Rosa? I choose Anna J. Anna J.
Anna. If she's still alive. We haven't seen her since she was thrown on the concrete.
Right? Ayla says, okay, thank you. Walter says, okay, bye, guys. See you Friday for SmackDown. Sorry I missed that, Walter. Thanks for being in the chat. There's no, timestamps on them anymore, by the way. I have no idea why. It's weird, right? Is that
It could be just something like in the little 3 dots.
Oh, yeah. Toggle timestamps. There we go.
Yeah, because I reloaded everything, so all the settings would be different.
There you go. Anyways, bye, Walter. We'll see you on Friday. Piccolo says, take care, Walter. See you Friday. It was like fun times. It's full tank. Piccolo says, anytime Film. Oh, we forgot TK and his announcement. Yeah, it happened.
It might not even be that. I mean, unless you're testing it.
Yeah. Film says, big heart, big hugs to you, Piccolo, including Misty and Travis. Ravi says, D, you should be on Fast and Loud with LOL with that car knowledge. Ayla says, do you want to fix my fuel pump? No. Film says, TK. Ravi's like, Cola, what is TK saying? Film's like, Adam Cole, baby. And Piccolo's like, we're 20 seconds behind. This freaking guy's like, ... Yeah, it was kind of a lackluster announcement.
That's what we wanted was another hour.
All the lackluster announcements
Dynamite
that they possibly can give you, it happened. Chris says Adam Cole. My question is that when are they going to do it? Are they just randomly?
Hathaway.
Are they just randomly, going to record that hour? Because they can't do it right after.
That's what it sounds like.
Because
it's an all access.
But they're already recording.
I know. Maybe they're going to do that later. Maybe people that go to this are just going to be there all day.
Chris says Adam Cole. Robbie says a major star, and they chose Adam Cole, baby. Hello, really? This freaking guy says, so what, Talking Dead was after The Walking Dead?
Adam Cole, Chris Jericho at Revolution. That should be a good one.
Chris says AEW did copyright some other names for a new show. Not surprising. Film says great pick, Misty and Travis. And Film says bye, Walter. See you later on Friday. Chris says Murder Hawk returns on Friday.
Well, good deal.
No, he's finally going to be on TV. Vindicator says, so that was such a waste of everyone's time. And of course, Tony would not do it himself because he is a wormy little coward. LOL. But All Access is such an unoriginal name. I'm not watching anything with more DMD barf in it.
I don't know if I can watch it.
Look at your friend.
I'm definitely not watching it on here.
Hi, Vindicator.
But I might see what it's about because I'm curious about wrestling stuff. Oh, that's right. He's going up against Evil Uno. I should have known that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot it was the main event for this dude. Look at his little claws. It's like, something spaghetti. Do you like it when you come in here and I annoy you?
But I want to know for sure.
Sorry. I don't think you like it.
It's cuddling.
His tail's like... Okay.
Get the scissors out. Oh, he just grabbed a chair and threw it. That's some little kid. That wasn't a little kid, but it looked like a little kid. I think it was a horse jockey.
Robbie says AEW will struggle with that third hour if it's not wrestling. Piccolo says, oh, good, the MVP is on. Robbie's like, John Mox, what's he going to do? Beat up Evil Uno for 4 minutes?
How much time's left?
10 minutes?
Oh, yeah. That's about what they
Vindicator says, hopefully someday Leopold Kitty Chronicles will replace AEW All Access. I should call up the TBS executives right now. Yeah, you should.
Fact.
Robbie's like, Vin, do it and negotiate a good price for the show. Pico's like, bleed and bleed some more, basically. You know what? I don't know if he's going to have enough time to cut himself in this one, so we'll have to see how that works out.
Question. So if they have a show directly after, is it going to literally lead directly after so they don't cut their feed? So hypothetically, if there's a match, it could continue for a minute. And then they would cut to the backstage when the wrestlers come back behind the curtain. Or I don't know what they're planning on doing.
Maybe.
Or if it's just like an interview, you know, like they interview him afterwards. And then CM Punk says something stupid. And then the VPs go after him and try to beat him up.
Maybe. Oh, Vindicator's like, oh yeah, I found out. When you Google Jeff Jarrett, it says he is the director of business development.
Yes.
So him being on the executive team is why he won the tag team battle royal. You know what? That's not surprising, right? So then he'll give himself the titles because that's what they do in AEW, right?
Yes.
Is they give themselves the titles all the time.
They do storylines.
What's the storyline with this? What's their storyline?
He came back for a reason. I don't remember what it was, but
I wish he would go back away.
But he put Flair out. Flair's last match. That was Jeff Jarrett.
I
He
know who it was.
but-
I saw the gross disgustingness of it. Robbie says more catch up on AEW and films like, okay, Missy and Travis, it's time for me to go. I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye. Peace out. God bless America. WWE, W Women's Armpits, and all that good stuff. All right, film. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Really appreciate it. We will, see you again on Friday. Today's Wednesday. Friday. We'll see you Friday. Friday. Thomas says still waiting on the AEW game. Yeah, that might never come out.
I'm still waiting on it also. It better come out because I already paid for it.
Pico says, I don't know if it's like a variety show with interviews. Maybe some pre-recorded mess. Film's like, bye, Pico. See you later, friends.
Well,
Stay
Evelyn,
awesome.
I'm
Love
taking
you.
it right to
Robbie's
John
like,
Moss.
AEW, what rubbish idea is that?
They just want to keep us here for one more hour. Hey, she stood up and then sat back down. Is that her? That is her.
What?
Did she change her hair?
No. Are you talking about
It's
the
only
creepy
girl.
dead lady?
Yeah.
No, she didn't stand up. She's in the same
she's
place
there.
with the same hair in the same way. Same. Everything is the same.
It's all the same.
It's all the same.
Should we get a TV that has a stand and then just set it right there and just stare at it?
A TV with a stand?
That's what they do. They
What?
just stare at it. You didn't watch that?
No.
Paige is just sitting there staring at a TV screen.
Oh. What I think he should have done is I think he should have just left. Hangman Page should have just went home.
Right?
He should have just left and never came back.
Well, they got billion-dollar ideas here on AEW. Let's do a variety show after you watch wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
The lowest ratings of anything? I wonder if it'll be lower than Rampage.
I hope so. Because Renee Young's going to be hosting it. Wow.
Oh, shit.
If she's hosting it, Robbie, like you're saying, yeah, that's going to not be good. Thomas says they literally had to create a position for Brandy Rhodes. Oh, did they?
Now she's a housewife. Evil Uno, that sexy body. Most men are covering up right now.
I'm so glad that he's wearing his pants as far up as...
Looks like me in my pajamas. Oh, yeah. He's releasing the beast.
Oh, gosh. Thomas
poking him
said
in the
chief
eye?
brand officer
Oh,
was
he's
made up
ripping
so
his
she'd have a
mask.
job there. Oh, yeah?
John Moxley's ripped his mask off.
Oh, no.
He's ripped a hole right in the center of it.
Poor guy. Piccolo says, I think this bag of milk is made of hit material, don't you? Totally.
yeah.
I do. It's so amazing. I just... Robbie's like, LOL, that lad is a big unit. And Pickle's like, Mox needs to motorboat this fool. Jesus Christ. Vindicator says, so if Saraya is not in a good shape, then Uno, wow, don't even have words to describe it. I don't lost. Oh my God. What? I mean, I knew he was kind of junky anyways.
Doesn't he usually wear a top?
He always wears a shirt. This is the first time I've ever seen him not wear a shirt. He's like, I can't even get it. Like, and it's so creepy.
Why is Moxley running from him?
Because he has, like, little tiny legs. He looks like the guys in Alice in Wonderland.
The Oompa Loompas?
No.
Drops his
Tweedledee
head, right?
and Tweedledum.
Oh.
They had big round bodies and like little spindly legs. Oh, poor guy. Thomas is going to try and go to Money in the Bank this year. Oh, nice, Thomas.
Hell yeah.
Vindicator says, but all right, guys, you take it easy, even though SmackDown will not be good. I will see you on Friday anyway.
Woo!
Bye-bye now. Bye, Vin. We'll see you on Friday. Robbie says, imagine the sweat dripping as that big lad is moving. Beagle is like, I feel uncomfortable. Why does he wear his pants at
Jesus
the
Christ.
I've seen old men do that. And it's so creepy.
It's easier for your belt to hold up.
It's easier for your big belly to be stuck in your pants.
Right? And then your belt can go around it, and then you got this.
And they wear it like up to their chest.
John Moxley's busted him open.
Oh, so I guess he's the bloody one now.
Just in the match, ref.
Well, this is dumb. Chris says, oh, so now Evil Uno and Penta not wearing shirts anymore? Well, at least Penta isn't that bad. But this is just weird.
Again, 2 pile drivers. Moxley kicks out of 2. Not 1, but 2 pile drivers.
So Robbie's like,
Look at
LOL, oh my gosh.
He must have a hole in him.
Hell.
Do you see it just coming out?
Is it just squirting?
Yeah. It's a gusher, he says.
Oh, Jesus. Robbie's
over.
like, this big unit, is he dead? No, he has very good pigment in his skin. Unlike that girl in the audience.
The dead one?
Who looks like she is dead. Really,
tap?
personally, I feel like she's just dead. People, it's a gusher, all right.
Here it goes. It's over. Look at the blood. What, did he poke his eye out? Good night.
Just roll over a little bit
He's
more.
done. He's gonna have to go get staples.
He didn't like lift his arm up though.
I know. I don't like
I
that.
feel like you guys did a wrong by that one. Chris says Mox basically wrestling in sweatpants with his designs in it. Yeah.
There's blood
Oh,
everywhere.
massacre, for God's sakes.
There's Claudio. Look at all the blood on his shoulder. On
Yeah.
Moxley.
Uh-huh. Robbie's like, AEW love to
Oh!
live out their fantasies with
It's
these
Adam
random
Page!
matches. Pico's like, holy ish, it's the coochie clutch. Yeah, he coochie clutched
You got him
him.
in the coochie.
So, the question of it is he going to be mad at him for coming out now?
Yeah, but who cares?
Why would he come out? Why would he be mad at him now? He didn't come out when he had his match.
Right.
He let him wrestle his match fully. He didn't do anything. He's coming
What's he
out
got, a barbed wire?
because he's beating up a guy, right?
Barbed wire, there it is.
There's Moxley's blood.
Moxley's going to bleed
Now-
his own blood now. He's going to get that,
Mix it with Evil Uno so you
Yeah.
can make sure and get the ick.
Yeah, he's definitely going to get the hepatitis C.
So gross. Chris is like, Mox 100 wins.
Oh, yeah, his forehead split open.
Oh.
I think Moxley just wants to bleed every week.
I think so too. I think it's quite disgusting, actually.
Like, he's going to look like Dusty Rhodes at the end of this.
I mean,
No, seriously, Twitter, that's it. That's all I'm going to see on Twitter. I hate it. Because it's like every time I watch Dynamite, all I see is the hate of Jon Moxley and his blood. And the whole thing, the whole Twitter will be going crazy about it.
Why did he have to bleed? It's so stupid.
If he blades for Evil Uno, oh my God.
Well, he made Evil Uno bleed first.
Yeah, well, no, he didn't bleed for Uno. He bled for freaking Paige. But you see it, like, peeled his skin right there. So he's going to have this weird ugly on his head.
Well, he probably wanted it. So, yeah, hit me in the head with some barbed wire, man. That would be fantastic. Great television.
Woo! Cowbell.
Bunch of wackadoodles.
We got no cowbell at all.
Picola says somebody help the stuck pig. I mean, Evil Uno. Roy says Hangman running that quick. I missed it. Chris says hepatitis C, more like gingivitis. Dude, gingivitis is like in your mouth. Hepatitis C is something you can contract.
It's a gum disease. It's all over his face.
Gum disease all over his face. Bye, Chris. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight for
Power Slap!
AEW Dynamite. Again, if you guys didn't hear Tony Khan's announcement, it was actually him announcing that Adam Cole was going to announce it. And the announcement was that they're going to do a backstage life of the wrestlers of AEW. So they're going to put it on after AEW Dynamite. So the question is always, when are they recording that? But whatever. And that will be starting in March. So next Wednesday, since next Wednesday is technically March 1st.
Technically, or it is?
Technically, it is. Oh, no. Okay. Anyways. But anyways, we'll be back again on Friday. Hopefully the stream is fixed. Travis played around with some stuff. He's also going to do something else, so hopefully we won't have any more problems with any lagging or buffering or it just kind of falling out and coming back. So hopefully you guys, I'm glad you guys stuck around for that and made sure and told us if anything was going wrong because we had no clue what was happening. So glad you guys let us know. All right, everybody, have a great night. We'll see you on Friday.
Bye-bye, and thanks for watching Wrestling Gab.